The morning after. I saw Anthony AJ Joshua finally break down in tears in the post press conference. I also saw when he was upset, kind of threw the belts with his initial reaction to the loss to Usyk, and then he was storming away, and then he stopped, gathered himself, went back, and he said one of the greater speeches, very unique in boxing history. Okay, I want to say this, Anthony Joshua, and I'm not sure if this video is going to get to you. You lost. You lost twice to the same man. Lost 3 times in total on a big stage. You made it on the big stage because you were doing big shit. Let me get my black 2 sugars. Joseph Parker. Look, Joe Frazier. He never beat George Foreman. Losing to him twice. Tommy the Hitman Hearns, he never beat Iran Barkley, okay? Losing to him twice, okay? Vernon Forrest, he never beat Mayorga, losing to him twice. Hell, Sugar Shane Mosley never beat Vernon Forrest, losing to him twice. Julian the Hawk Jackson never beat the G-Man, losing to him twice. Hell, he lost another time against Mike McCullum. That loss wasn't avenged. Anthony Joshua, I know you're disappointed, but you're not a disappointment. You're a fighter. Welcome to the club. Let me get my black 2 sugars. As for the people, I know you're more disappointed in yourself because of all of the hard work you put in. But the people, the fans, People are fickle. They build you up just to tear you down. Okay. I often say there's nothing that people love more than a hero who dies trying. When you broke down in that press conference, everyone who saw it, most people who may be trolling you, hating you, but who have taken little losses, who have maybe won some too. Those people finally saw you down, vulnerable, relatable. That's all they wanted to see. You kept yourself together so much as this Hercules. You kept yourself together so much, so poised, and tried to be professional and tried to have the quote unquote right character. You became unrelatable to those people. When you broke down, you're relatable now, all right, to those people. There are people who have lost so much, they're just crabs in a barrel. They don't want you ever, you're never relatable to them. They're happy that you're crying. They want the worst, okay? That's projection. But those people I named, Joe Frazier, when people talk about him now, they talk about him in great tones. They say he was a great fighter. He died poor in the upstairs of his boxing gym that no one was going to. His business wasn't that successful. Vernon Forrest, people call him a beast right now. Love you, boy. He's gone. He's gone. Julian the Hawk Jackson, every live stream, when I'm calling the fights, people bring up Julian the Hawk Jackson after the losses and everything. They will cheer your name again. It's just that they want you broken down. And then when you're gone, that's when people start cheering you again. As for yourself, just keep doing you. But that response to fighters, like last night, Usman dominating Leon Edwards the whole fight. Last 50 seconds, get kicked in the head with one of the better high kicks I've ever seen, and maybe go down as the greatest high kicker in UFC history, at least up to this point, because of how much it meant and when it was and against who. He slipped for a second, and people responded to that by saying that he got humbled. That's people. Humbled, as if he was taking everything for granted. The nature of that kick, last 50 seconds, he was dominating out of nowhere. He's knocked unconscious. Lets you know how serious he takes MMA to begin with. And I'm talking about Usman. Because someone like Leon Edwards, specifically Leon Edwards, can catch you while you're sleeping. He dominated all that time being on his square. And only someone who is humble enough to begin with can work hard enough to stay on their square all that time. People don't see that. They just see the knockout. And he's down. And he won't be able to fight in another card until after January. All the events are sold up for Dana White. He won't be able to get his rematch for a while. It happened on the same night you lost to Usyk in the States. People are cheering right now. He got humbled. They like that. They don't want you to be Mr. Perfect. They want you built up. I remember when Usman came on the scene, when he beat Tyron Woodley, when he really made that splash, people loved him. Won too many times. You can win too much for people. I'm going to end this by saying this. Right now, Usyk is the weapon against AJ. People don't say Usyk won. Most people say AJ lost again. And Usyk right now is unidentified to casuals. Pro people who love pro boxing, we all know who Usyk is. Usyk, cruiserweight, undisputed champion. People don't watch cruiserweight like that. Usyk doesn't speak the language, the English language. Usyk gapping his teeth, looks strange. They love him right now. Right now, he's the guy who beat AJ twice. Pretty soon, he's going to be Usyk, just like Lomachenko. He's going to be Usyk. If he wins too many times, people are going to say, he's not that great. AJ, sit around for a while. Let's see if Usyk dominates. And if he does, you can count on people to pray for his downfall. Showbiz, don't. Hold on, my baby's asleep. Shh, good morning. Hey, and AJ, keep your head, man. Keep punching. Can't wait to see your next fight. I'm out.